Hello guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So today's reading, just general messages from your guardian demons. Okay, we have two groups to select from. We have group number 1, the Peacemaker, and group number 2, the Goddess Circle. Group number 1 and group number 2. Whichever group looks or sounds like it's yours is probably your group, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading with the Mars King. So, what messages do your guardian demons have for you? Okay, so the overall energy of you guys' group is the Peacemaker, persistent patience. So you guys are low-key feeling tested. You're feeling tested. You're trying to be as patient as you can with like your circumstances, your situation, or whatever you may be working on, generally speaking. And you just kind of feel like the universe is just like testing you. It's just taking so long to get what you're desiring. And you're just feeling really like, you're feeling really ready for like a change. You're tired of being complacent with where you're at. You need growth. And you just kind of feel like this position that you're at right now, it's just not bringing the growth that you're seeking. But, you know, your guardian demons are like, just relax. Like, it's okay. Everything has its divine timing. Maybe there's just some pieces of the puzzle that are slowly working its way into your life, you know? Like, there's just maybe some things that need to fall into place before your blessings can come forth. Maybe there's just some things that need to fall into place before you can really get what you want. So I feel like that's what they're like highlighting in this reading. But let's see like what messages they have going on here. Okay, so that's the general energy of you guys' group, persistent patience. Let's start with the tarot. We have the Magician. We have 6 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Cups. Okay, 6 might be a significant number for you guys. Okay, 666. The beast number. I feel like they call 666 the beast number because of its like femininity. You know, anything to do with the feminine is just so negative. Venus. Okay, some of you guys are very connected with the energies of like Venus. You guys have open heart chakras, very sensitive, a lot of like romance energy with like the Venus energy that's popping through. Friday is the day of Venus, very significant for some of you guys, water element. But that's what I'm seeing with like the 6 numerology that's popping up here. I just feel like maybe there's something about like multiplying. 369 manifestation method. Okay, anyways, so with the Magician, like your guardian demons are highlighting like anything is possible. You're not like a bad magician just because your craft isn't showing results like you thought it would, you know? Like I said, there's just some pieces of the puzzle that need to come into place before you can bring forth like whatever it is that you guys are trying to manifest. Or you know, if you're just trying to progress forward in your life, generally speaking, like there's just some things that gotta fall into place. You know, it's not you that's necessarily like the problem, because with the Magician here, you guys are, you know, powerful witches. You know, you're very in tune with your craft. You've mastered it. And really no one could test you. That's what I'm getting here. Like no one could test you. Your energy is unstoppable. But you guys might second guess yourself, especially when you're like waiting to see results. I definitely feel like the world, there's things coming true. Things are completing. There's like this closing of the world that is no longer like speaking to you, the world that you've grown complacent in, it's like closing and you're like coming into a new era. There's going to be like a lot of financial support coming from the universe, abundance. And it doesn't even have to be abundance financially speaking either, just abundance generally speaking. It could be financial, but I'm just saying like abundance in many different forms. There is going to be like a whole different world opening up to you guys, but you know, you have to be patient. There's things that gotta fall into place. And you know, the Six of Cups, like you have to think back to like the times that you know, thought about giving up. That's what I'm getting. Like you guys have to understand that like you're so much more stronger than you think. You guys will be like so ready to like break down and just like quit, but like you've been tested before. Don't let this test break you. You know, be patient. Just relax, because everything is going the way it's supposed to be going. And you're not a bad magician. You're not a bad witch. If things are taking a little bit longer than you expected, like it's playing out. It's everything's playing out how it should. Look at this piece of wax that just fell off the candle. Everything's playing out, you know, how it should. So just chill. That's kind of what I'm getting from the cards. Like just chill, just let everything work out. You don't have to feel so tense. Okay? Let's continue the reading. And I felt called to like use a lot of like African, you know, cards and stuff like that. So I feel like some of you guys are really connected to like you have African ancestry that's really intense within your blood. Maybe a lot of like spiritual African traditions that are being called upon in your craft, or like these like African traditions are very significant to your spells, your spell work. So that's what I'm seeing. And there's also like a intense energy about Mayat or Mayat, because she's in both of these cards. So some of you guys are really I guess like you might be attracted to her, or you just resonate with her energy. She seems like she's some type of like spirit guide. So if you like feel called to connect with her, then it's important that you do, but she's also about like balance and stuff like that. So maybe you guys, I feel like with the balance card, it's like highlighting that you guys get impatient really easily. Just like chill. Or maybe you just like tend to like do too much, lean too much into like overworking yourself just because like you're not seeing the results. Like pause, it's fine. Okay, so we have Mayette giving and receiving, Oya storms, Mama Jumbo shine, and we have Allah grief. Okay. You give way too much energy to things that bother you. Like when things aren't moving fast enough, you're like, oh, it's my fault. I'm the problem. Or you'll start thinking that like other people are trying to sabotage you. There's like some type of insecurity here. You know, that's what your guardian demons are highlighting. There's some type of insecurity. You feel like you could never enjoy anything. Like you feel like you can never enjoy your manifestations. You feel like it's far away from you because you feel like the earth is like punishing you. The universe is punishing you. But like that's quite the contrary. And I feel like these type of thoughts are making like, you know, it's making up a storm in your mind. It's like throwing you off balance, okay? Especially with Mayat's energy here. It's throwing you off balance. It's making you crazy. You need to start believing. Why do I always say that? Maybe that's like a southern thing. Like, let me not blame the South or whatever with my grammar mistakes, but like, I sometimes just like feel the need to say believing. Anyways, sorry. You need to start believing. You need to start believing yourself. Because you're so powerful. Like, you're a very, very like blessed and gifted magician. But you guys like just you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your gifts. You're used to struggling a lot. Like you've experienced a lot of struggle and like just pain in your life, and it's just like your guardian demons are like it's okay. Like you're allowed to enjoy life. You're allowed to be blessed and rewarded. Like I said, just because things are moving a little bit slower than you expected doesn't mean that it isn't moving at all. Like it's moving. See, there's blessings, there's this inundation, there's prosperity, abundance, like there's completion. But you need to think back to like the past when you were tested before. You need to think about all the trials that you've been through, that you have gone through. And you need to be patient because like the bigger the blessing, you know, you're going to be a little bit you're going to be tested a little bit more by the universe. But you got to be patient, okay? There's ancestors, there's demons, there's beings standing behind you. And there's a lot of like great, you know, there's a lot of great gifts that will be received very soon, okay? More things than you expected. But you guys put so much energy into like things that like are bothering you. You let like grief and like sadness take you over because you're just so used to suffering that you're like, oh, the universe is punishing me. They're making me suffer. Like, it's fine. You're allowed to enjoy prosperity. You need to be in that mindset. You're allowed to enjoy prosperity. You're allowed to enjoy pleasure. You're allowed to enjoy living. You're not being punished just because things are moving a little bit slower. There's just some puzzle pieces that gotta fall together behind the scenes, you know? It's not your fault. Like, things are happening, okay? Okay, we have mixed blessings. We have new beginnings and jubilation. We have Osiris, resurrection. And we have restraint or the end of conflict. So your guardian demons are like, chill. Don't fly off the handle because you guys tend to fly off the handle. You want to crash out right now. Don't crash out. Chill. It's okay. Don't crash out. It's interesting because we have mixed blessings. Maybe there's like blessings that you didn't expect. Like maybe some things have to die within your life. Yeah, okay. Maybe the missing puzzle piece here, the reason why like your manifestation is moving slower is because something has to end. Something has to move, you know? For things to fall in place, because like we got grief here, so something has ended that's upsetting. For one, I feel like you need to stop holding people's opinions so close to your hearts. That needs to end. Like maybe someone needs to be let go. Someone that isn't resonate with your energy. It could be that. But something has to go. Something that's draining you has to go. Because it's just not going to fit in line with this like new life that you're trying to attract. And you might be upset by it, but Like it's worth it. It's worth a change. I just saw 1414. We see new beginnings and jubilation that's paired with like the world as well, and resurrection. So there's something about like something is ending, something is dying. Maybe something that you thought you loved, but ended up being like toxic. Maybe some type of like coping mechanism, even addictions that might be like trapping you up, stopping you from coming into this next era and living your best life. Some of you guys need to stop smoking. I've been seeing a lot about vaping on my feed. Some of you guys need to stop vaping because it's unhealthy and it's just not aligned with the energy that you're trying to bring into your life. So something about vaping, smoking needs to stop. Addictions, generally speaking, you got to cut that because it's not going to fit in line with the life you're trying to bring forward or whatever manifestations you're trying to bring forward. It could be slowing down. Like, it could be slowing down what you're trying to bring forth. It's also just like not good for you, generally speaking, you know, not trying to be that guy. Make whatever decisions you guys want to make. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just suggesting stuff, you know, I'm just speaking, I'm speaking for, you know, your guardian demons. But like, do what you want. I can't tell you what to do. You guys are adults. Well, I don't know, but you guys are like adults. Should be, maybe, hopefully. But so it's like you can make decisions for yourself, but you know, when it comes under your guardian demons, like, yeah, you gotta cut that shit out. Maybe some toxic people gotta be left behind. Or maybe something's just not working and it's just like, let it go. Because it's just not resonating with the life that you're trying to bring forth, you know? And you're becoming a new person. Maybe it's also like letting go of like negative thoughts, generally speaking. Like, stop being so like pessimistic. I understand that you guys have been through a lot. I get it. But like you have to have hope. Like you need to start like restraining yourself from being so pessimistic. Not saying that you can't be angry. Like, I'm not trying to be one of those toxic positivity like tarot readers where it's like, just be happy, you know, just stop crying all the time, just stop being negative. But what I'm trying to say is like, you know, sometimes you just gotta get your emotions in check and be like, you know what, it's fine. Like, maybe I'm overreacting. Or like, you know, if you feel like the world's ending and it's like literally ending, just be like, all right, like, let me just try to like channel these emotions better. Like, let me like put this emotion to art. Let me put this emotion into like something that is healthy, you know? That's what I'm trying to say with that. You know, like, let's not sit up here and like start crashing out and like causing harm to ourselves. Like, put that like anger through something else. Like, you know, or just like get it out. Like, go to an anger room to smash it. But like, let's not let it like sit in our head rent free. Like, let's not let the negativity like take over our body. Like, let's not always expect the worst because like you don't know what blessings are lined up for you, you know? So that's what I'm getting from this reading, guys. Like, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. If you guys enjoyed this reading, please feel free to subscribe and hit the like button and hype the video and comment down below and do whatever the hell you want to. I love you guys so dang much. I really do. You guys are like amazing to me, and just the support is so meaningful. I don't know if I'm gonna link my GoFundMe, but like just real quick, and I'm not trying to be a big ass baby. But I am trying to get driving lessons and I have to get the money on my own. I'm pretty sure like we're really close to the $500 goal. So if you guys are interested in donating to my GoFundMe, then you can do that down below. I don't give a fuck if you guys give $1. Like, I seriously, like, if you give $1, great. You helped in some way, shape, or form. But like if you're interested in helping me, get the hell out of my situation by learning how to drive, like you can donate to the GoFundMe. But other than that, guys, like you can do whatever the hell you want. Like you can like the video, you can leave a comment, just do what you need to do. I'll see you later. Take care and goodbye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, what messages did you get any demons have for you? Overall energy of you guys' group is the Goddess Circle. Wheel of Change. Okay, so things are switching. Sorry, stuttering right off the bat. Things are switching up in you guys' life. I definitely feel like there's a lot of like positive energy pouring into you at this current point in time from like your spiritual team. Like with this like portal that's in the center of the card, like I definitely feel like there's just like messages and just like this whole other world of beings communicating with you guys. Maybe there's like a meeting, a union between you and one of your guardian demons, or maybe all of them. But there's definitely a very strong connection between, worlds, between this like 3D plane and the worlds beyond us, the planes beyond us, the beings that live beyond this plane. Not trying to be too abstract with my messaging, but that's what I'm kind of getting with the Goddess Circle. But overall, with this card, things are developing. Things are becoming different. And it's in a positive way, of course. Okay, so let's get into the message, and we're going to start off with the tarot. So we have King of Wands. We have King of Wands, we have Two of Pentacles, and we have Ace of Pentacles. I kind of feel like this camera quality is like shit. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like, is it not even focused up? Like, this is an iPhone 14, I believe, that I'm filming on. My iPhone 11 is kind of better than this. Like, to be fair, though, this phone was refurbished. So, Creative Lounge. But I don't know, it's just like the camera quality is just not, it's not it. Anyways. So, there's intense fire energy here. With the wands, okay? With the King of Wands and Queen of Wands, okay? That maybe confirms what I was saying about the whole entire like union between like your guardian demons and you. Like, I definitely feel like there's like some type of union that's popping off with this whole entire wheel of change, okay? But the general message that they're giving you at this current point in time is to be confident in yourself, have like, I guess like, try to elevate your self-esteem. Like, you guys are not seeing like the full picture of like your beauty, of the ancient power that's like coursing in your blood. You're not seeing like the full picture of how powerful you truly are. You guys need to be more confident about yourself and speak your truth. Definitely feel like there's like opportunities that could come through when you are being your most authentic self. Maybe you have like a really interesting way of dressing, doing makeup, or if you don't do makeup, that's fine, but like you just have an interesting way of expressing yourself and your beliefs, and that's something that could bring opportunity to you, especially since we live in like an age where everybody can get on social media and just like film and express themselves and millions of strangers can see what they have to say. Because we're living in that time, like, why not take advantage of it and share what you have to say? Share your truth and express yourself online. Obviously safely, of course. I felt the need to say that, Not saying that any of my subscribers that are watching this channel would be on some crazy shit and be like, going crazy on their platform. But just make sure that you're being responsible when you build up a platform, okay? If you know what I'm getting at. If you don't know what I'm getting at, that's fine. But just let's make sure that we're being responsible with our platform that we have, okay? So I felt the need to say that, because we're in a very interesting age with social media and stuff like that. But and that's for a very small percentage of people. But other than that, express yourself, bro. Share what you have to share. And be unapologetic about who you are. Obviously, as long as you're not harming anybody. But that's what I'm really getting with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Why am I stuttering? With the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. I'm getting intense. I'm getting intense fire energy here. Okay. Especially with this union. I definitely feel like there's maybe even other people on this earth that want to see you win, that desire to hear your voice, to hear your perspective. Okay? And it's time to start putting your energy into things that feel more fulfilling. All right, let's continue this message. We got duality. We have fire. Oh, see? That's what I was talking about, the fire element. Intense fire energy within this pile. You guys are fire signs, so you're probably already really unapologetic about who you are. You're probably crazy about who you are. And I like people who are crazy. All the best people are crazy. Okay? We have duality. Embrace both sides of yourself, both light and dark, because they both bring power to the table. Maybe it's time to mesh both sides together, especially when it comes down to your spiritual work. You can talk to demons and angels. That's completely fine. It's fine to have two sides of yourself be incorporated into your magic. And with this fire energy that's presenting itself, now's the time to really be moving. Putting more energy towards your own projects and endeavors. Now's the time to start moving along with that. If you guys have a bunch of ideas and things that you want to achieve, it's time to start doing that right now. Now is the time for that. Okay, you guys are definitely on a roll, but also with the superstar card, it's you guys are so beautiful. You're worth being seen. You're worth. Why am I burping now? You're worth being seen. You're worth being acknowledged and loved. And your self-expression is worth being out there, to be admired. So it's now time to take that chance and share your opinions. Maybe your opinions about, your spirituality could help a lot of witches along their journey. There's courage, so be unafraid. Be unafraid to be yourself, 100% unapologetic. And be unafraid to share the truth as well. Because a lot of people need the truth. I feel called to say that. The truth. Maybe there's like a truth about queerness that I was thinking about. Like I was thinking about transness. A lot of people need to see your truth to be comfortable with theirs. There's this beautiful TikTok that I saw. And take when it resonates, of course, you know. Some of you guys are not going to resonate, and that's fine. But there's this beautiful TikTok that I saw, and it was by this trans creator, and they were like, what did they say? They said that your trans beauty is not going to be in the same, like, I guess, ballpark as like cis beauty. You know, you need to think of your beauty in a different way, because it's not, cis beauty shouldn't be the pedestal. That shouldn't be what you strive to be. Does that make sense? I thought that was like really beautiful. And I feel like you guys' unique expression of your transgender, like it's something that the world needs to see right now. Especially for you guys, like you guys are very passionate, like fire type of people. Like you can't back down with your self-expression, especially in this like climate that's happening right now. Fighting back is very, very encouraged, and this is for everybody. You know, with the way that you guys are, I definitely feel like you guys are outcasts, very weird, very creative people. And it's time to fight back against this just like weird like era that's coming through with like conservatism and like people being afraid to just be themselves. Like I've seen so many TikToks of like people making fun of like 2020 alt. And it's just like I have no comment. I have no comments. I have no comment, but it just shows like how much people like aren't serious about being like alternative or like weird. How much people like look down upon it. Like only people like only do it for the trend. And you know, a lot of these people that are looking down on like alternative people right now, they're just like afraid. They're afraid to be themselves because of like the climate of this world. But I feel like with you guys, like especially if you're really alternative and unique in your style, and when I say alternative, it doesn't have to be like, you know, dark and grungy. Like it could be anything that's like just different from the norm. That's what alternative means. If you're different from the norm in any way, shape, or form, and you have a beautiful story to tell, or you have this like spirit to you that's inspiring, that can bring change, like it's time to come forth. Now is the time. There is no other time than now, okay? That's what I'm trying to say here, okay? Let's continue this reading. We got Ethereal Girl Summer. Let your hair down. Have fun. Spontaneous. We have Deepen Your Faith. Divine Bold. Trust. Surrender. We have Salt on Your Hair. Wild Heart. Uniqueness. And Untamed. See? You guys are so unique. So cool. So different. And you deserve to be seen. Like, be unapologetic about it. Be crazy about it with Ethereal Girl Summer. Just have fun. Just express yourself. Doesn't have to be serious. We have butterfly musings, comfort, positivity, and spiritual growth. Like, you could bring a lot of growth to people's lives and your own. It's not even just about other people. Like, this is a self-serving journey as well. When you're expressing your truth online and just like sharing your voice, it heals yourself too. And I feel like with the Deepen Your Faith, like it's a spiritual message that's coming through right now. Like I feel like the spirits are like low-key, like pushing you towards this. Your demons are like, go, just express yourself, just share your feelings, share your thoughts, be real. Like, I feel like the universe is really, like, nagging you to do this, but you guys just haven't got around to it. Like, what are we doing? Now is the time to share your truth. And just to be wild. And just to stop caring, like, ugh. I hate when people care so much. I hate when people are always so serious. Like, just be fun. Just have fun. I feel like, you know, the universe is telling you right now to have just have fun. Just express yourself. Just stop worrying about everybody else. Stop putting other people's, like, standards of beauty on your pedestal. Stop thinking about what others may think. Like, just be crazy. Just be weird. Like, what's the problem with being weird? Like, it's okay to be weird. So, I feel like, you know, that's what your demons are saying. Like, just be unapologetic about who you are. Share your truth online, because, like, we live in such a cool world where it's like you just, like, share your truth. You can just express yourself. You can just create your own platform. Millions of people can hear it from across the globe, in different countries, and even in whatever country you're living in right now. So, it's time to, like, it's time to even, like, show your passions with the fire card. Like, if you're passionate about, like, art and stuff like that, it's time to show that too. Just express yourself. It's your platform. You can do whatever the hell you want. But obviously, be responsible, okay? Just be responsible, okay? Don't make crazy decisions. You know? I feel the need to say that, since we're in just such a weird time of the internet as well. Like, we're in a cool time where it's like you can, like, express yourself, but we're also in a weird time, you know? We're in a weird time with all this, like, weird, like, conservatism, but we're also in, like, a really cool time with, like, the fact that you can, like, express yourself freely on platforms. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, because I feel like I'm being, like, really abstract right now, especially because it's, like, 11 p.m. Like, I feel like I'm kind of tired. Maybe that's, like, why this message is starting to sound crazy. I just saw 1717. Maybe a sign for some of you guys, like the number 17. Maybe there's, like, a message in this from your 17-year-old self. What they would have wanted. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from your guardian demons. I hope this message made sense, and I hope I didn't sound like a psychopath. I hope I didn't sound weird while I was giving this message, because I'm about to fall asleep right now. Like, I'm not even joking. So let's just wrap this up. I love you guys so much. Like, seriously, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, comment down below, hit the hype button. And guys, you know, if you're interested, you can donate to my GoFundMe. You might be like, why? Because, you know, I would like to learn how to drive so I can escape my situation. And we're pretty much at the finish line. So I don't even know, like, by the time I post this video, we might have reached the goal. I don't really know. But, you know, if not, guys, $1. All I need is $1. $1 is, like, good. Like, that's good. That's good for me, okay? So, anyways, I love you guys so much. Just do what you have to do. Do whatever the hell you want to do. You can dislike the video. I don't even give a fuck, honestly, at this point. But take care, and goodbye.